The ancient Sumerian civilization, nestled in the cradle of Mesopotamia, left behind more than just tales of gods and monsters. They bequeathed a legacy of advanced knowledge, intricate writing systems, and perplexing structures. Among these enigmatic remnants lie whispers of stargates, portals that could traverse the vast distances of space and time. These weren't crude doorways, but sophisticated gateways, intricately described in cuneiform tablets, suggesting a technology far beyond their era. But were these stargates merely products of a vivid imagination, or did they hint at a deeper cosmic connection? The Sumerian accounts meticulously detail these stargates not as mythical constructs, but as tangible devices. These descriptions, etched into clay thousands of years ago, speak of shimmering doorways, celestial maps, and journeys to distant realms. Could this be the earliest evidence of humanity's yearning for the stars? Or do these narratives offer a glimpse into a time when extraterrestrial beings walked among us? The line between mythology and reality blurs as we delve deeper into the Sumerian stargates, a mystery that continues to captivate and confound. The very existence of these stargates challenges our understanding of ancient civilizations. How could a society, still in its infancy, conceive of such advanced technology? Was this knowledge gifted to them by extraterrestrial visitors? Or did the Sumerians possess an innate understanding of the cosmos that we've lost to time? The answers, shrouded in millennia of history, remain tantalizingly out of reach. Yet, the pursuit of these answers leads us on a thrilling journey, one that could rewrite our understanding of the past and redefine our place in the universe. The Sumerian tablets tell of powerful beings who descended from the heavens, the Anunnaki. These deities, often depicted with winged helmets and elaborate garments, were not merely mythical figures. They were believed to be flesh and blood entities who interacted with humanity. These ancient texts describe the Anunnaki as the creators of humankind, shaping humans in their image to toil the land and mine precious resources. But were these simply allegorical tales meant to explain the world around them, or did the Sumerians chronicle genuine encounters with extraterrestrial beings? The Anunnaki were not benevolent gods. They were depicted as demanding rulers, often engaging in power struggles and demanding tribute from their human subjects. These accounts paint a picture of a hierarchical society, with the Anunnaki at the apex, their advanced technology and knowledge granting them dominion over early humans. This raises a provocative question. Were the Sumerian gods, with their otherworldly powers and celestial origins, actually advanced extraterrestrial visitors who played a pivotal role in shaping human civilization? The possibility that the Anunnaki were not gods but rather extraterrestrial beings has captivated researchers and fueled countless theories. Could these advanced beings, hailing from a distant planet, have possessed the technology to travel the cosmos, arriving on Earth in a distant epoch? Did they, as the Sumerian texts suggest, genetically manipulate early hominids, creating modern humans in their image? While these notions may seem like science fiction, the persistent references in Sumerian texts, coupled with their advanced astronomical knowledge, demand serious consideration. The Anunnaki, once relegated to the realm of mythology, are now at the forefront of a scientific and historical debate that challenges our understanding of human origins and our place in the cosmos. The Sumerian texts speak of a mysterious land known as Kamir, a place shrouded in secrecy and guarded by fearsome beings. This enigmatic location wasn't merely a geographical landmark, it was described as a sacred site intrinsically linked to the Stargates and the activities of the Anunnaki. Legends describe Kamir as a place of immense power, where the veil between dimensions was thin and access to the heavens was within reach. Was Kamir the epicenter of Stargate activity, a hub from which the Anunnaki exerted their influence on Earth? Kamir's exact location remains a subject of intense debate among scholars and researchers. Some believe it to be a hidden city buried beneath the sands of the Middle East, while others speculate it might have been a celestial location, possibly a planet or a star system. The Sumerian texts describe Kamir as a place of advanced technology and forbidden knowledge, a place where the Anunnaki conducted their experiments and governed their human subjects. Could this elusive land hold the key to unlocking the secrets of the Stargates and unraveling the mysteries of the Anunnaki? The search for Kamir has captivated explorers and archaeologists for centuries. Some believe that uncovering this lost civilization could provide definitive proof of the Anunnaki's presence on Earth and their advanced technological capabilities. The Sumerian texts describe Kamir in vivid detail, painting a picture of a technologically advanced society with towering structures, sophisticated irrigation systems, and a deep understanding of astronomy and mathematics. Was Kamir a testament to the Anunnaki's influence? A beacon of their advanced civilization on Earth? The pursuit of this enigmatic land continues to fuel our fascination with the ancient world and the possibility of extraterrestrial contact in our distant past. The question of who built the Sumerian Stargates, assuming they existed, lies at the heart of this enigma. Were these advanced gateways the product of human ingenuity, a testament to the capabilities of a civilization far ahead of its time? Or were they, as some believe, constructed by the Anunnaki, a gift of technology bestowed upon humanity, or perhaps a tool for their own extraterrestrial agenda? The answer, shrouded in the mists of time, remains elusive, yet tantalizing clues offer glimpses into the truth. Proponents of the human construction theory point to the Sumerians' advanced knowledge of astronomy and mathematics. They argue that a civilization capable of developing such sophisticated systems of writing, governance, and agriculture could also possess the ingenuity to construct these stargates. Could the Sumerians have possessed an understanding of physics and engineering far surpassing our own, enabling them to harness unknown energies and manipulate the fabric of space-time? However, others contend that the construction of such advanced technology, particularly the ability to manipulate space and time, would require knowledge and resources far beyond the capabilities of a Bronze Age civilization. They argue that the involvement of the Anunnaki, with their advanced technology and understanding of the cosmos, is the only plausible explanation for the existence of these stargates. Was the construction of these portals a collaborative effort, a testament to the interaction between humans and extraterrestrial beings? Or did the Anunnaki, for reasons yet unknown, choose to share this technology with their human creations? The debate rages on, fueled by the tantalizing possibility that we are not alone in the universe and that our ancient ancestors may have borne witness to visitors from the stars.
Egypt. Land of pharaohs, land of mystery. For centuries, its ancient ruins have captivated our imaginations. Towering pyramids pierce the sky. Majestic temples stand as testaments to a glorious past. The sheer scale of these monuments is awe-inspiring. How did they do it? The answer may lie beyond our world. The ancient Egyptians left behind more than just stone and sand. They left behind a legacy of knowledge. Their understanding of astronomy was advanced. Their mathematics sophisticated. Their art and architecture breathtaking. Could this knowledge be a gift from a lost civilization, or even from the stars themselves?
Some researchers believe that the ancient Egyptians inherited their knowledge from an even older civilization, one that predates the pharaohs and the construction of the pyramids. This theory suggests that the wisdom and technological prowess of the ancient Egyptians were not entirely their own, but were passed down from a civilization that existed long before recorded history. They point to evidence of a lost civilization, a society that was incredibly advanced for its time. This evidence is not just found in the artifacts and ruins, but also in the stories and legends that have been passed down through generations. These tales speak of a time when gods walked the earth and humans possessed knowledge that seems almost magical by today's standards. A civilization far more advanced than we once thought, with architectural and engineering skills that rival or even surpass our own. High-tech scans of ancient structures reveal complexities that are difficult to explain with the tools and techniques that were supposedly available at the time. These findings challenge our understanding of history and suggest that we may have underestimated the capabilities of ancient peoples. This civilization, they argue, existed thousands of years ago, long before the rise of the Egyptian dynasties. The ruins that remain hint at a society with advanced construction techniques, capable of creating monumental structures that have stood the test of time. These structures are not only impressive in their scale, but also in their precision and durability. It was wiped out by a cataclysmic event, a disaster so devastating that it erased almost all traces of this once great civilization. Some researchers believe that this event could have been a massive flood, a volcanic eruption, or even a series of earthquakes. The evidence of sudden destruction is found in the layers of sediment and debris that cover ancient ruins, as well as in the depictions of natural disasters in ancient art.
The evidence? It's in the architecture. The precision and complexity of the pyramids and other ancient structures are unmatched by anything else from that era. The hieroglyphs and carvings on the walls of temples and tombs tell stories of a time when knowledge and technology were far more advanced than we have previously believed. The precision and complexity of the pyramids are unmatched. These structures were built with such accuracy that even modern engineers marvel at their construction. The alignment of the pyramids with celestial bodies, the exact measurements, and the sheer size of the stones used all point to a level of sophistication that is hard to comprehend. Some stones weigh tons, yet fit together perfectly. The massive stone blocks used in the construction of the pyramids fit together so seamlessly that it is difficult to insert even a piece of paper between them. This level of precision suggests that the builders had access to advanced tools and techniques that have been lost to history. No mortar, no modern tools. The construction of these ancient structures was achieved without the use of mortar, which is commonly used in modern construction to hold stones together. Instead, the stones were cut and shaped with such precision that they fit together perfectly without the need for any binding material. This raises questions about the methods and tools that were used by the ancient builders. How did they move them? The transportation of these massive stones is another mystery. Ancient murals depict workers using ropes and sledges to move the stones, but this explanation seems insufficient given the size and weight of the blocks. Some researchers speculate that the ancient builders may have had access to technologies or techniques that have been lost over time. How did they shape them? The shaping of the stones is equally puzzling. The chisel marks on the stones suggest that they were carved with tools, but the precision of the cuts and the smoothness of the surfaces indicate a level of craftsmanship that is difficult to achieve even with modern equipment. This has led some researchers to propose that the ancient builders may have used advanced tools or techniques that are not well understood today. Even today, we struggle to replicate their feats. Modern engineers and architects have attempted to recreate the construction methods used by the ancient builders, but they have found it challenging to achieve the same level of precision and durability. This has led to a growing interest in the possibility that the ancient builders had access to knowledge and technologies that have been lost over time. The evidence goes beyond the pyramids. While the pyramids are the most famous examples of ancient Egyptian architecture, there are many other structures and artifacts that suggest a high level of sophistication. Temples, tombs, and other monuments all display a level of craftsmanship and engineering that is difficult to explain with the tools and techniques that were supposedly available at the time. Ancient Egyptian texts speak of a time before the pharaohs. These texts, written on scrolls and papyrus, tell stories of a golden age when gods and humans lived together in harmony. They describe a time of great knowledge and technological advancement, suggesting that the ancient Egyptians were not the first to achieve such feats, a time of gods and wonders. The ancient Egyptians believed that their civilization was a continuation of an earlier, more advanced society. They attributed their knowledge and achievements to the gods, who they believed had passed down their wisdom to humanity. The statues and carvings that depict these gods and mythical creatures are a testament to the reverence that the ancient Egyptians had for this lost civilization. Could these stories be more than just myths? The legends and stories that have been passed down through generations may hold clues to the existence of this lost civilization. While some researchers dismiss these tales as mere myths, others believe that they contain valuable information about a time when humans possessed knowledge and technology that have since been forgotten. Could they be memories of a lost civilization? The evidence is compelling, but the mystery remains. As researchers continue to uncover new findings and piece together the puzzle of our ancient past, the possibility of a lost civilization becomes more plausible. Whether these stories are memories of a real society or simply the product of human imagination, they continue to captivate and inspire us to explore the depths of our history.
The ancient Egyptians possessed advanced astronomical knowledge. They tracked the stars meticulously, observing their movements night after night. They developed complex calendars that were astonishingly accurate, allowing them to predict celestial events with remarkable precision. This knowledge was not just for stargazing, it was deeply integrated into their daily lives, influencing agriculture, religious ceremonies, and even the construction of their monumental structures. Their monuments, such as the pyramids and temples, are aligned with incredible precision to celestial events. This alignment is not a coincidence, but a testament to their sophisticated understanding of the cosmos. The positioning of these structures in relation to the stars was deliberate, reflecting their reverence for the heavens and their desire to connect with the divine. But where did this profound knowledge come from? How did a civilization thousands of years ago acquire such advanced understanding of the stars and their movements? This question has puzzled historians and researchers for centuries.
Consider the pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza is aligned almost perfectly with true north. This level of precision is astonishing, especially considering the tools and technology available at the time. The alignment is so precise that it deviates by only a fraction of a degree. The air shafts inside the pyramid point towards specific stars such as Orion's belt and the North Star. These alignments were not accidental. They were carefully planned and executed, indicating a deep understanding of astronomy and the cosmos. These alignments suggest a deep understanding of astronomy that goes beyond mere observation. The ancient Egyptians had a sophisticated knowledge of the stars and their movements, which they used to guide their architectural endeavors. An understanding that goes beyond the capabilities of primitive tools. The precision and complexity of their astronomical knowledge raise questions about how they achieved such feats with the tools they had at their disposal. Some researchers propose a startling theory. They suggest that the ancient Egyptians may have had access to knowledge or technology that has since been lost to history. This theory challenges our understanding of ancient civilizations and their capabilities. Could this knowledge have come from extraterrestrials? Some believe that the advanced astronomical knowledge of the ancient Egyptians was not of this world. They point to hieroglyphs and ancient texts that depict figures and objects that resemble modern interpretations of extraterrestrials. Could ancient aliens have visited Earth and shared their knowledge with the Egyptians? This theory, while controversial, has gained traction among some researchers and enthusiasts who believe that the evidence points to an otherworldly influence. Could they have shared their wisdom with the Egyptians? The idea that ancient aliens imparted their knowledge to early civilizations is a fascinating one, sparking debates and discussions among scholars and the public alike. Whether this theory holds any truth remains a mystery, but it continues to captivate our imagination and challenge our understanding of history.
The idea of ancient aliens is controversial. It has sparked debates among historians, archaeologists, and enthusiasts for decades. Some dismiss it as pure fantasy, while others believe there might be a kernel of truth hidden within the ancient texts and artifacts. But it's a theory that refuses to go away. Despite the skepticism, the fascination with the possibility of extraterrestrial contact in ancient times continues to captivate the imagination of many. Proponents point to several pieces of evidence. They argue that certain elements of ancient Egyptian culture and technology are too advanced to have been developed without some form of outside influence. Evidence that suggests extraterrestrial contact in ancient Egypt. This includes the precise alignment of the pyramids with celestial bodies, the advanced knowledge of astronomy, and the mysterious hieroglyphs that some interpret as depictions of alien beings. For example, some Egyptian artwork depicts strange objects. These objects, which appear in various forms of ancient art, have been interpreted by some as representations of advanced technology. Objects that resemble flying machines. These depictions are often pointed to as evidence that the ancient Egyptians had knowledge of flight, possibly imparted to them by extraterrestrial visitors. These depictions are open to interpretation. While some see them as clear evidence of alien technology, others believe they are simply symbolic or artistic representations with no basis in reality. But they fuel the imagination. The idea that ancient civilizations might have been visited by beings from other worlds is a tantalizing one, and it continues to inspire both scientific inquiry and creative speculation. Could they be evidence of alien technology? This question remains at the heart of the ancient aliens theory, and it is one that continues to provoke debate and discussion. Furthermore, the ancient Egyptians revered the sky. Their entire civilization was deeply connected to the stars, and they built their monuments in alignment with celestial bodies. They believed that their gods lived among the stars. This belief is reflected in their mythology, which is filled with stories of divine beings descending from the heavens to interact with humanity. Their mythology is filled with stories of beings descending from the heavens. These stories, which have been passed down through generations, often describe encounters with powerful and mysterious entities. Could these stories be based on real encounters? Some believe that the myths and legends of ancient Egypt might be rooted in actual events, possibly involving visitors from other worlds.
Could these stories be based on real encounters? The question remains open. And as we continue to explore the mysteries of our past, the possibility of ancient extraterrestrial contact remains a fascinating and provocative topic of discussion.
The Anunnaki, celestial beings of ancient lore, the Anunnaki. A name whispered in hushed tones throughout history, evoking a sense of wonder and mystery. They emerge from the mists of time, shrouded in mystery and controversy, their origins and purpose debated by scholars and enthusiasts alike. Ancient Sumerian texts depict them as powerful deities descending from the heavens to shape the destiny of humankind. These texts, etched in clay and stone, tell tales of their immense power and influence. But were they truly gods, or could they have been something else entirely, something more extraterrestrial? The debate continues to this day, with theories ranging from divine beings to ancient astronauts. The Anunnaki are often depicted with advanced technology, soaring through the skies on fiery chariots and wielding weapons of unimaginable power. These depictions have led some to believe they possessed knowledge far beyond that of early human civilizations. Their influence permeated every aspect of Sumerian life, from agriculture and law to art and religion. They were seen as the bringers of knowledge, the architects of society. But as quickly as they appeared, the Anunnaki vanished from the pages of history, leaving behind tantalizing clues and unanswered questions. Their sudden disappearance adds another layer of intrigue to their already enigmatic story. Could these ancient tales be more than just myths? Could they hold the key to understanding our own origins and the mysteries of the universe? Could the Anunnaki have been advanced beings from another world, their actions misinterpreted through the lens of a nascent civilization? The possibility is both fascinating and unsettling. The evidence, my friends, is compelling. From ancient texts to modern archaeological discoveries, the pieces of the puzzle are slowly coming together. Join me as we delve into the enigmatic world of the Anunnaki, where ancient texts meet modern science and the line between myth and reality blurs. Together, we will explore the mysteries of these celestial beings and uncover the secrets they left behind. The divine trinity Anu, Enki and Enlil. At the heart of the Anunnaki pantheon stand three figures of immense power: Anu, Enki and Enlil. These three deities were not just gods, but also rulers, each with their own domain and responsibilities. These celestial titans played pivotal roles in the Anunnaki narrative, their actions shaping the very fabric of human existence. Their influence extended beyond the heavens, touching the lives of mortals in profound ways. Anu, the Sky Father, reigned supreme as the ruler of Nibiru, the Anunnaki's home planet. His authority was absolute, and he was revered as the ultimate patriarch of the divine family. He commanded the heavens, his word law among the gods. Anu's decisions were final, and his presence was a constant reminder of the divine order. Enlil, the Lord of the Wind, was Anu's eldest son and heir apparent. As the god of air and storms, Enlil wielded immense power over the natural world. He possessed a stern and uncompromising nature, often clashing with his half-brother Enki. Their rivalry was legendary, a constant struggle for dominance and influence. Enki, the god of wisdom and water, was known for his ingenuity and compassion. Unlike his brother, Enki was a creator and a nurturer, always seeking to improve the lives of those around him. He was the master architect of humankind, creating us in the Anunnaki's image to toil the earth and mine precious resources. Enki's creations were a testament to his brilliance and foresight. The relationship between these three figures was complex, marked by both cooperation and rivalry. Their interactions were a delicate balance of power, each god vying for their place in the celestial hierarchy. Their actions, driven by ambition, jealousy, and even love, had profound consequences for the human race. The stories of their exploits were passed down through generations, becoming the foundation of ancient mythology. The Anunnaki Trinity represents a microcosm of the celestial drama that played out in the heavens above. Their tales are a reflection of the eternal struggle between order and chaos, creation and destruction. Their stories, passed down through generations, offer a glimpse into the complex power dynamics and motivations of these ancient astronauts. These narratives provide valuable insights into the beliefs and values of ancient civilizations. But what drove them to visit Earth? Was it merely the search for resources, or was there a deeper, more profound reason behind their journey? And what became of them after their sudden departure? The mysteries surrounding their fate continue to intrigue and inspire, leaving us with more questions than answers. From Nibiru to Earth, the Anunnaki's cosmic journey. The Anunnaki's presence on Earth, according to ancient Sumerian tales, stemmed from a cosmic necessity. Their home planet, Nibiru, faced an ecological crisis. Its atmosphere was depleting, threatening their very survival. They needed a solution, a way to repair their world. Their search for salvation led them to Earth. Our planet, rich in gold, held the key to their survival. Gold, they believed, could be used to heal their atmosphere. And so, the Anunnaki embarked on a perilous journey across the cosmos, eventually landing on Earth in what is now modern-day Iraq. Upon their arrival, they established their base of operations in the Fertile Crescent, a region known as the cradle of civilization. There, they mined gold and sent it back to Nibiru, hoping to restore their dying planet. But their arrival on Earth would have unforeseen consequences, forever altering the course of human history. The Anunnaki's lingering presence, fact or fiction? This question has intrigued scholars, historians, and enthusiasts for decades. While the idea of ancient astronauts may seem like the stuff of science fiction, the evidence suggests otherwise. From ancient texts to mysterious carvings, the clues are scattered across time and space. Across the globe, we find tantalizing clues that hint at the Anunnaki's continued presence on Earth. Ancient megalithic structures built with precision that defies the capabilities of their time, advanced technologies beyond the capabilities of primitive civilizations, and artifacts that seem out of place in history all point to an otherworldly influence. These artifacts and structures raise questions about the true origins of human civilization. Some believe the Anunnaki never truly left. They argue that these celestial beings have been guiding humanity from the shadows, suggesting that their presence is hidden from our view, yet still very much a part of our world. Their influence, they say, can be seen in the hidden corners of ancient temples and the mysterious symbols that have yet to be fully understood. Others speculate that the Anunnaki left behind a hidden legacy, a treasure trove of knowledge and technology, a technological inheritance awaiting discovery by a humanity ready to embrace its true cosmic heritage. This legacy could potentially revolutionize our understanding of science and technology. The truth, as always, remains elusive. Scholars continue to debate and investigate, piecing together fragments of our past. But one thing is certain: the Anunnaki's influence on our planet is undeniable. Their story is woven into the fabric of our history. Their story challenges us to question everything we thought we knew about our past, urging us to look deeper and think broader, and embrace the possibility of a future intertwined with the cosmos. As we continue to explore and discover, who knows what truths we may uncover about our ancient visitors. Encounters of the ancient kind, interactions with humanity. The Anunnaki's arrival on Earth marked a turning point in human history. According to Sumerian texts, these celestial beings interacted with our ancestors, sharing their knowledge and shaping our development. They taught us agriculture, writing, mathematics and astronomy, jump-starting our civilization. However, the relationship between the Anunnaki and humans was not always harmonious. As the Anunnaki continued their mining operations, they realized they needed a workforce to assist them. And so, they genetically manipulated early hominids, creating Homo sapiens, us. This genetic manipulation, according to ancient astronaut theory, explains the sudden leap in human intelligence and our uncanny resemblance to the Anunnaki gods depicted in ancient art. But this intervention came at a cost. We became forever bound to our creators, our destiny intertwined with theirs. Throughout history, whispers have echoed of beings not quite human. These beings, reptilian in form, walk among us. They hold positions of power. They manipulate our world from the shadows. Their existence is a chilling possibility, a secret guarded fiercely. But the truth seeks a way out. The reptilian enigma captivates and terrifies. These creatures, often depicted with scales and cold eyes, haunt our collective unconscious. Are they merely figments of our imagination, or do they represent a hidden reality, a truth too disturbing to confront? The questions linger, demanding answers. From ancient myths to modern conspiracy theories, the reptilian motif persists. Is it a coincidence? Or does it point to a deeper, more sinister connection? The evidence mounts, weaving a tapestry of intrigue and fear. We must explore this mystery. We must uncover the truth. The world around us is not what it seems. Beneath the surface lies a hidden realm, a domain of power and deception. The reptilian beings, masters of manipulation, orchestrate events from behind the scenes. Their influence is pervasive, their control absolute. It's time to lift the veil. Where did these reptilian beings originate? Some theories suggest they are native to Earth, a hidden branch of the evolutionary tree. Perhaps they evolved alongside humans, diverging into a separate, more sinister path. The Earth holds many secrets. Others believe they came from the stars, ancient astronauts who colonized our planet long ago. Did they seed the Earth with their reptilian offspring? Did they manipulate our DNA, creating a hybrid race to serve their needs? The possibilities are endless. Some propose that reptilians exist in a different dimension, bleeding into our reality through portals and interdimensional gateways. Are they visitors from another plane of existence? Do they manipulate our world from a realm beyond our comprehension? The questions multiply. Perhaps the reptilians are not physical beings at all. Could they be energetic entities, parasitic consciousnesses that feed off our fear and negativity? Are they manipulating our thoughts and emotions, controlling us from within? The truth is out there. What do these reptilian beings want? Some believe they seek to control our planet, enslaving humanity and exploiting our resources. Are they manipulating our governments and institutions, pulling the strings from behind the scenes? Their motives remain shrouded in mystery. Others suggest they feed off our negative energy, thriving on conflict and chaos. Do they orchestrate wars and disasters to harvest our fear and pain? Are they manipulating our emotions, keeping us in a state of perpetual negativity? The evidence is compelling. Perhaps their agenda is more subtle, a slow and insidious infiltration of our society. Are they replacing key figures with reptilian doubles, subtly altering our culture and values? Are they manipulating our perceptions, creating a false reality? We must be vigilant. Or maybe their purpose is even more profound, a cosmic game of manipulation and control. Are they playing with us like pawns on a chessboard, orchestrating our lives for their own amusement? Are they testing our resilience, pushing us to the brink of destruction? The stakes are high. What does the government know about these reptilian beings? Many believe that governments around the world are aware of their existence, actively covering up their presence to avoid mass panic. Are they complicit in the reptilian agenda? Are they protecting their own power? Evidence of government involvement is circumstantial but compelling. Unexplained phenomena, leaked documents, and whistleblower testimonies hint at a deeper truth. Are these mere coincidences, or do they point to a concerted effort to conceal the reptilian reality? Why the secrecy? Perhaps the government fears the consequences of revealing the truth. Would mass hysteria erupt? Would society collapse? Or are they protecting their own interests, maintaining the status quo at any cost? The answers are elusive. Some believe that the government is actively collaborating with the reptilians, forming a secret alliance to maintain control. Are they trading our freedom for power and technology? Are they sacrificing humanity for their own survival? The truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. Section 5. Echoes of the Anunnaki reptilians and Sumerian gods. The ancient Sumerians spoke of the Anunnaki, powerful gods who descended from the heavens. Were these deities actually reptilian beings, masquerading as gods to control early humanity? The similarities are striking. The Anunnaki were often depicted with reptilian features, scales, and serpentine eyes. Did the Sumerians witness the true nature of these beings? Did they record their encounters in their myths and legends? The evidence is compelling. Both the Anunnaki and the reptilians are associated with advanced technology and manipulation. Did the Anunnaki gift humanity with knowledge and tools only to control and exploit them? Are the reptilians continuing this ancient agenda, manipulating our technology for their own purposes? The parallels between the Anunnaki and the reptilians suggest a deeper connection. Are they one and the same? Are the reptilians the descendants of the Anunnaki, continuing their reign of control over humanity? The questions linger, demanding answers. Section 6. Serpent gods and ancient kings, historical and cultural evidence. Throughout history, reptilian imagery appears in various cultures. From the serpent gods of ancient Egypt to the dragon kings of the East, the motif persists. Is this a mere coincidence? Or does it point to a deeper, more sinister connection? Ancient artwork often depicts rulers and deities with reptilian features. Were these figures actual reptilian beings, or were they simply adopting the symbolism of power and control associated with the reptilian archetype? The evidence is intriguing. Many cultures associate serpents with wisdom and knowledge. Was this a deliberate attempt by the reptilians to infiltrate our consciousness, associating themselves with positive qualities? Or is there a deeper, more symbolic meaning to the serpent archetype? The prevalence of reptilian imagery in human history raises profound questions. Is it a testament to the enduring power of the reptilian influence? Or is it a reflection of our own primal fears and anxieties? The truth remains elusive. Section 7. The reptilian legacy, implications for humanity. If the reptilian hypothesis is true, what does it mean for humanity? Are we merely pawns in a cosmic game, manipulated by unseen forces, or do we have the power to break free from their control? The implications are profound. Uncovering the reptilian truth could shatter our understanding of history and our place in the universe. Would it lead to chaos and despair? Or would it empower us to reclaim our sovereignty and forge a new path? The future hangs in the balance. Understanding the reptilian agenda could be the key to unlocking our true potential. By recognizing their methods of manipulation, we can break free from their control. We can create a world based on truth, freedom, and authentic human connection. The reptilian legacy is a challenge and an opportunity. It is a call to awaken, to question everything we think we know, and to reclaim our power as conscious beings. The time for truth is now. Section 8, Conclusion, Unmasking the Truth. The reptilian enigma is a complex and multifaceted mystery. While the evidence may be circumstantial, it is compelling enough to warrant further investigation. We must not dismiss it as mere fantasy or conspiracy theory. The truth about reptilian beings, if uncovered, could revolutionize our understanding of ourselves and our place in the cosmos. It could be the key to unlocking our true potential and creating a world free from manipulation and control. The journey to uncover the reptilian truth is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage, open-mindedness, and a willingness to question everything we think we know. But the rewards are immeasurable. The search for truth is a never-ending quest. We must continue to explore the mysteries of our world, to question the narratives we are given, and to seek the answers that lie hidden in the shadows. The truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. The whispers of forgotten ages echo through time, carrying with them the wisdom of civilizations long past. Ancient texts, weathered by millennia, hold within their pages profound truths about humanity's place in the cosmos. These texts, often overlooked in the modern age, are treasure troves of knowledge waiting to be rediscovered. Indian trials, steeped in tradition and spiritual understanding, offer glimpses into the very nature of existence. These ceremonies, passed down through generations, are more than mere rituals. They are living connections to the past, embodying the essence of ancient wisdom. These echoes, faint though they may be, speak of a grand design, a purpose woven into the fabric of creation. The intricate carvings and patterns found in ancient stonework are not just art, they are messages encoded with the knowledge of the ancients. They tell of a time when humanity lived in harmony with the natural world, guided by unseen forces of benevolence. In those days, people understood the delicate balance of nature and their role within it, fostering a deep respect for all living things. A time when the veil between the physical and spiritual realms was thin, allowing for a deeper connection to the divine. This connection was not just a belief, but a lived experience, where the spiritual and physical worlds intertwined seamlessly. But these ancient voices also warn of forces that seek to disrupt this balance, to ensnare humanity in a web of fear and despair. The ruins of ancient battlefields and ominous symbols serve as reminders of the consequences when harmony is broken. To understand the challenges we face today, we must first heed the wisdom of our ancestors. By studying ancient texts and listening to the stories of elders, we can gain insights into the solutions that have stood the test of time. We must delve into the depths of ancient knowledge and rediscover the truths that have been obscured by time and the machinations of darkness. This journey into the past is not just an academic pursuit, but a quest for enlightenment and understanding. For within these ancient teachings lie the keys to unlocking our true potential and reclaiming our rightful place as guardians of this earth. These teachings offer guidance on how to live in harmony with the planet and each other, providing a roadmap for a sustainable future. The journey will be perilous, but the fate of humanity may very well depend on our willingness to listen and learn. As we navigate this path, we must remain open to the lessons of the past, for they hold the power to shape our future. In the annals of history, few names evoke such primal fear and revulsion as Baal, a deity of ancient Mesopotamia. Baal's influence extended far beyond his geographical origins, casting a long, ominous shadow over civilizations across the ancient world. His followers, driven by a potent mix of fear and fanaticism, engaged in rituals that chilled the blood and haunted the soul. Animal sacrifices, often involving the burning of live offerings, were commonplace, the air thick with the stench of blood and charred flesh. But it was the human sacrifices, particularly the offering of children, that truly marked the depths of Baal's depravity and cruelty. These acts, far from being random acts of barbarity, were believed to appease the deity, ensuring bountiful harvests and warding off misfortune. The worship of Baal was not simply a matter of blind faith. It was a calculated system of control designed to keep the populace in a state of fear and subservience. The priests of Baal, wielding immense power, held sway over kings and commoners alike, their pronouncements echoing the will of their dark lord and master. The ancient world was a battleground of ideologies, a clash of titans vying for the hearts and minds of humanity. It was a time when the very essence of civilization was being shaped by the forces of divine and mortal will. On one hand stood Jehovah, the God of the Hebrews, a deity of justice, compassion, and unwavering righteousness. He was a beacon of hope and moral clarity in a world often shrouded in darkness and uncertainty. On the other loomed Baal, the embodiment of chaos, cruelty, and insatiable hunger. His presence was a constant reminder of the primal fears and base instincts that could easily consume humanity if left unchecked. Jehovah demanded obedience, not through fear, but through love and understanding. His commandments were not mere rules, but a covenant, a sacred agreement that promised a harmonious existence in return for faithfulness and moral integrity. His laws, etched in stone, served as a moral compass, guiding his followers towards a life of virtue and purpose. They were a foundation upon which a just and compassionate society could be built, offering a path to spiritual fulfillment and communal harmony. Baal, in stark contrast, craved subservience, his followers driven by a desperate need to appease his volatile nature. His demands were insatiable, his wrath unpredictable, and his promises of power often came at a terrible cost. Why then, one might ask, would any choose the path of darkness over the light? The allure of Baal's promises was potent, offering immediate gratification and a sense of control in a chaotic world. The answer, in part, lies in the human condition itself. Humans are often drawn to what seems easier or more immediately rewarding, even if it leads them away from their true potential and deeper fulfillment. Fear is a powerful motivator, and Baal, with his promises of worldly power and protection in exchange for absolute obedience, offered a seductive alternative to the more demanding path of righteousness. His followers were often those who felt powerless and sought a quick path to strength and security. The worship of Baal, therefore, represents a fundamental betrayal of the human spirit, a descent into the abyss of fear and self-preservation. It is a path that leads away from the light of communal well-being and into the shadows of selfish desire and moral decay. It is a stark reminder of the constant struggle between our better angels and the darker impulses that lurk within us all. This eternal conflict within the human soul is what defines our journey, challenging us to rise above our fears and embrace the higher virtues that Jehovah represents. The celestial realms, far from being realms of untainted purity, have their own tales of rebellion and betrayal. These stories, often shrouded in mystery, reveal a side of the heavens that few dare to speak of. The fallen angels, once luminous beings of light, chose to turn their backs on the divine, their hearts consumed by pride and ambition. They were not merely cast out, they made a conscious choice to defy the order of the cosmos. Cast out of heaven, they descended to the earthly plane, their celestial grace tarnished by their transgression. Their fall was not just a physical descent, but a spiritual one, marking a profound transformation in their very essence. But what drove these beings of light to embrace the darkness? Was it a moment of weakness or a calculated decision to seek power beyond their given roles? Some ancient texts speak of a war in heaven, a conflict that erupted from the very core of celestial society. A cosmic clash of wills that shattered the celestial harmony, leaving scars that would never fully heal. Others whisper of forbidden knowledge, secrets so profound that they could corrupt even the purest of hearts. These secrets were said to hold the power to alter the very fabric of reality. The allure of such knowledge was irresistible to some, leading them down a path of no return. Whatever the reason, the fallen angels found themselves bound to the earth. Their powers diminished, but their influence still potent. They became the tempters, the whisperers of doubt, forever seeking to undermine the divine plan. Their methods were subtle, planting seeds of discord, fanning the flames of anger and greed. They exploited the vulnerabilities of the human heart, turning virtues into vices, seeking to lure humanity away from the light and into their embrace. Their influence was insidious, often going unnoticed until it was too late. Fanning the flames of anger and greed, they thrived on the chaos they created, feeding off the negative energies they stirred. Exploiting the weaknesses inherent in the human heart, they became masters of manipulation, turning brother against brother and friend against friend. The fallen angels, forever exiled from their celestial home, became agents of chaos, their very existence a testament to the seductive power of darkness. They were a constant reminder of the thin line between light and dark, good and evil. Their story serves as a cautionary tale, a warning of the dangers of hubris and the corrupting influence of forbidden knowledge. In the end, the fallen angels are a reflection of the eternal struggle within us all, a battle between our higher selves and our baser instincts. The SSP suggests classified space programs exist, programs that operate in the shadows, away from the prying eyes of the public and even most government officials. These programs operate outside public knowledge. They are hidden in plain sight, their true nature obscured by layers of secrecy and disinformation. They possess technology far beyond what we know. Technologies that could revolutionize our understanding of space travel, energy, and even life itself. This concept ignites the imagination. It fuels countless theories and speculations, from interstellar travel to contact with extraterrestrial civilizations. It raises questions about our place in the universe. Are we truly alone, or have we already made contact with otherworldly beings? Or is there a hidden truth, a truth that has been kept from us for reasons unknown, perhaps to protect us, or perhaps to control us? The SSP proposes a hidden reality. A reality where humanity has already ventured into the stars, exploring distant worlds and making incredible discoveries. A reality where humanity has already ventured into the stars. Where our species has taken its first steps into a much larger universe. This program operates in secrecy. Its goals are unknown. Its technology is revolutionary. It represents a leap forward that could change the course of human history. The SSP challenges our understanding of reality. It forces us to reconsider what we know about science, technology, and the very nature of existence. It suggests a hidden world of advanced technology. The implications are profound. They could alter our society, our economy, and our way of life. The existence of such a program would change everything. It would force us to rewrite our history, to reconsider our place in the cosmos. It would rewrite our history. It would reveal secrets that have been hidden for centuries, perhaps even millennia. It would reshape our future. It would open up new possibilities, new frontiers for exploration and discovery. The SSP is a mystery waiting to be unveiled, a puzzle that, once solved, could unlock the secrets of the universe and change our world forever. The SSP's origins are shrouded in mystery. Its beginnings are as enigmatic as the cosmos it aimed to explore. Some trace it back to World War II. Nazi Germany's advanced research, captured technologies. The war's end saw a scramble for these secrets. A secret race for space began. Scientists and engineers worked tirelessly, often in secrecy. The Cold War fueled the program. The competition between the United States and the Soviet Union intensified, a silent battle between superpowers. Strategies were devised in war rooms far from the public eye. The space race became a covert operation. Black budgets, hidden facilities. Resources were funneled into secret projects. The SSP grew in the shadows. Shadowy figures and clandestine meetings marked its development. Post-war advancements played a role. Rocketry, propulsion systems. Engineers pushed the boundaries of what was possible. The rapid development of technology. Innovations in various fields contributed to the SSP's progress. A foundation for the SSP was laid. Early space missions provided valuable data and experience. The true story remains hidden. Classified documents, secret meetings. The full extent of the SSP's activities is still unknown. The origins of the SSP are a puzzle. Each piece of information brings us closer to understanding. A puzzle waiting to be solved. The quest for knowledge continues as we piece together the story of the SSP. The SSP utilizes advanced technologies beyond our current understanding: anti-gravity propulsion, warp drives, faster-than-light travel. Energy sources are revolutionary: zero-point energy, unlimited power, spacecraft with incredible capabilities. The SSP harnesses the power of the universe. Advanced materials are key, lightweight and durable, able to withstand extreme conditions. The SSP's spacecraft are marvels of engineering. These technologies are transformative. They redefine what is possible, they open up the universe. The SSP holds the key to the future of space travel. Evidence for the SSP is scarce. Whispers in the dark, anecdotal accounts, whistleblowers risking everything. They speak of hidden truths. UAP sightings offer clues, unidentified aerial phenomena, objects defying known physics. Are they evidence of the SSP? The question remains unanswered. Official confirmation is lacking. Governments deny its existence. The SSP remains hidden in the shadows. The truth is out there, but it is carefully guarded. The search for evidence continues. Researchers seek answers. The quest for disclosure is ongoing. The truth about the SSP remains elusive. Section 5. The Breakaway Civilization Hypothesis. The breakaway civilization. A separate human society. Advanced technology, living beyond Earth. A secret world hidden from view. They possess incredible capabilities: interstellar travel, gravity manipulation, advanced energy sources. The breakaway civilization has mastered the universe. Their origins are linked to the SSP, a group that broke away. They sought a new destiny, a destiny among the stars. Their existence is a mystery, a hidden chapter of human history. The breakaway civilization, a secret society beyond our reach. Section 6. Implications and consequences. The implications of the SSP are vast. A paradigm shift, a re-evaluation of our place in the universe. The SSP changes everything. Technological advancements are immense. Clean energy, medical breakthroughs. The SSP could solve global challenges. Geopolitical consequences are significant. A new world order. Power dynamics shifted. The SSP could reshape global politics. The existence of the SSP is a game changer. It alters the course of human history. It opens up a new era. Section 7. Ethical considerations and controversies. Ethical concerns abound. Secrecy and transparency. Accountability and oversight. The SSP raises serious questions: the withholding of technology, benefits denied to humanity, a moral dilemma. The SSP's secrecy is controversial, the potential for misuse, advanced technologies in the wrong hands, a dangerous scenario. The SSP poses a risk. The breakaway civilization adds to the ethical debate, their responsibility to humanity. The potential for conflict. The SSP's ethical implications are complex. Section 8. Future of space exploration and humanity. The future of space exploration is uncertain. As we look to the stars, we see endless possibilities and challenges. The vastness of space holds secrets yet to be uncovered. The SSP changes the landscape. New possibilities emerge. The future is unwritten. With each technological advancement, we push the boundaries of what is possible. The SSP, or Space Settlement Program, is at the forefront of this new era. Humanity's destiny is intertwined with the SSP. Our achievements in space exploration have paved the way for future generations. The dream of living among the stars is becoming a reality. Our place in the cosmos, the potential for expansion. As we gaze upon the Milky Way, we are reminded of our small yet significant place in the universe. The potential for human expansion is limitless, a new era of exploration. With each new rocket design and technological breakthrough, we step closer to a future where space travel is commonplace. The breakaway civilization's role is unknown. Will they reveal themselves? This mysterious group, rumored to have advanced technology, could change the course of our space endeavors. Will they help or hinder humanity? Their intentions remain unclear, but their impact on our future is undeniable. The future holds the answers. As the sun rises over Earth, we are filled with hope and anticipation for what lies ahead. The SSP and the future are linked. Our advancements in space technology are directly tied to the success of the SSP, a mystery waiting to be solved. The unknown beckons us, urging us to explore and discover, a destiny waiting to be fulfilled. The dream of establishing human settlements on other planets is within our grasp. The future of space exploration and humanity is in the balance. Our actions today will determine the course of our journey into the cosmos. The stars await us. The Sahara Desert, a desolate expanse. Sun-baked sand stretches to the horizon, and yet rising from this barren landscape, a colossus slumbers, the great Sphinx of Giza. Half lion, half human, its gaze is fixed upon eternity. For millennia, the Sphinx has guarded its secrets. Could the Sphinx be far older than we think? The evidence, some believe, is etched into the very stones themselves. The Sphinx is not just a statue, it is an enigma. Look closer. Examine the Sphinx's weathered visage. Erosion patterns tell a tale of their own. Deep vertical fissures mar its surface. Geologists suggest these are the result of heavy rainfall. But something doesn't add up. Such rainfall has not been seen in Egypt for thousands of years. far longer than the supposed age of the Sphinx. This discrepancy has fueled speculation. Could the Sphinx predate the ancient Egyptians? Could it be the remnant of a lost civilization? A civilization with advanced knowledge and technology, a civilization capable of shaping stone with ease. Some even whisper of extraterrestrial architects, of gods who walked among us. These ideas are often dismissed as fringe theories, but the evidence, like the desert winds, refuses to be silenced. It whispers of a time before recorded history, a time when giants walked the earth, a time when the impossible might have been possible. The ancient Egyptians were masters of astronomy. They tracked the movements of the heavens with meticulous care. Their monuments, including the Sphinx, were often aligned with celestial bodies. This was no accident, it was a deliberate act, a way of connecting with the cosmos. The Sphinx, it seems, speaks the language of the stars. Its gaze is fixed on the eastern horizon, the very point where the sun rises on the vernal equinox. Moreover, during this time, the constellation Leo sits directly overhead. Leo, the lion, the very creature the Sphinx embodies. Coincidence or something more? This celestial alignment suggests a deeper meaning. It implies knowledge of precession, the slow wobble of the Earth's axis over thousands of years. Knowledge that mainstream archaeology claims the ancient Egyptians did not possess, and yet the evidence suggests otherwise. Section 4. Scars of Time. The debate over the Sphinx's age rages on. Mainstream archaeologists insist that it was built by Pharaoh Khafre around 2500 BC, but this dating relies solely on circumstantial evidence, on the proximity of the Sphinx to Khafre's pyramid complex. No inscriptions, no texts, no definitive proof. The erosion patterns tell a different story. A story of a monument far older than previously thought. A monument that has witnessed millennia come and go. A monument that has endured the harshest conditions, the relentless sun, the abrasive sand, the occasional torrential downpour. The Sphinx bears the scars of time, scars that cannot be explained by conventional theories. Scars that whisper of a lost history. A history that challenges our understanding of the past. A history that demands further investigation. Section 5. The Archaeologist's Dilemma. The Sphinx presents a dilemma for archaeologists. It is an anomaly, an outlier. It does not fit neatly into the established timeline of ancient Egypt. Its very existence challenges the accepted narrative. To acknowledge the possibility of a much older Sphinx would be to rewrite history. And yet, the evidence is mounting. The erosion patterns, the astronomical alignments, the whispers of ancient texts, all point towards a different conclusion. A conclusion that mainstream archaeology is reluctant to embrace. A conclusion that could revolutionize our understanding of the past. The search for truth is a noble pursuit, but it is not always easy. Sometimes it requires us to challenge our preconceived notions, to question what we think we know, to embrace the unknown. The Sphinx, with its enigmatic smile, dares us to do just that. Section 6. An enigma for the ages, the Great Sphinx of Giza, guardian of the sands, keeper of secrets. Its true origins remain shrouded in mystery, but it will continue to captivate our imaginations, a reminder that our planet holds many mysteries. The Sphinx is a testament to human curiosity, a challenge to our understanding of the past. The enigma of the Sphinx endures. Until then, it stands as a silent sentinel, a beacon to those who dare to look beyond the veil of time. In the annals of UFO lore, few enigmas capture the imagination quite like the Men in Black. These mysterious figures, often clad in matching dark suits, have become synonymous with government cover-ups and the suppression of extraterrestrial knowledge. Witnesses describe them as imposing figures, often with pale skin and an uncanny ability to instill fear and unease. Their motives remain shrouded in mystery, but their actions suggest a vested interest in silencing those who claim to have witnessed something extraordinary. Hundreds of reports from credible witnesses, including law enforcement officers, military personnel and scientists, paint a picture of a phenomenon that cannot be easily explained away. This essay delves into the heart of the Men in Black conspiracy, examining the evidence, exploring the theories, and attempting to shed light on one of the most enduring mysteries of our time. While descriptions of the Men in Black vary, certain commonalities emerge from witness accounts. They are typically described as tall and slender, with dark hair and piercing eyes. Their attire is almost always identical: dark suits, white shirts, black ties, and sunglasses, even at night. Witnesses often report that the Men in Black possess an unusual pallor, as if they rarely see sunlight. Their movements are described as stiff and robotic, and their voices are often monotone and devoid of emotion. They often seem to possess an uncanny knowledge of their witnesses, knowing personal details that they should have no way of knowing. Their methods are subtle, relying on intimidation and psychological manipulation rather than overt force. The Men in Black phenomenon is intricately linked to UFO sightings and encounters. In many cases, witnesses report being visited by these mysterious figures shortly after observing something unusual in the sky. These visits often follow a predictable pattern, beginning with subtle forms of intimidation and escalating if the witness refuses to cooperate. The Men in Black may visit a witness's home or workplace, often arriving in unmarked cars. They may pose as government agents or researchers, claiming to be investigating the UFO sighting. Their questions, however, often betray a deeper agenda, focusing on the witness's experience and any evidence they may have collected. If the witness is deemed a threat to the secrecy surrounding UFOs, the Men in Black may resort to more aggressive tactics. The psychological toll of these encounters can be severe, leaving witnesses traumatized and fearful for their safety. Section 4. Encounters, Tales from the Field. One of the most well-documented cases involving the Men in Black is that of Albert K. Bender, a UFO researcher in the 1950s. Bender claimed to have uncovered a shocking truth about the origins of UFOs, but before he could go public with his findings, he was visited by 3 men in black. The encounter left Bender shaken and terrified, and he abruptly abandoned his research. Another compelling case is that of Herbert Hopkins, a psychiatrist who investigated a UFO landing in 1976. Hopkins claimed to have been visited by a man in black who materialized in his home, seemingly out of thin air. The man spoke of the government's involvement in UFO cover-ups and warned Hopkins to cease his investigations. These cases, along with hundreds of others, suggest a pattern of intimidation and suppression aimed at those who claim to have knowledge of UFOs. Section 5. The Government Connection, a Web of Intrigue. The persistent association between the Men in Black and UFOs has led many to speculate about the involvement of government agencies in their activities. Some believe that the Men in Black are government agents, tasked with silencing witnesses and preventing the spread of information about extraterrestrial life. Others theorize that the Men in Black may represent a rogue element within the government, operating outside official channels to protect hidden agendas. Fueling these theories are the numerous documented cases of government involvement in UFO cover-ups. Whether the Men in Black are government agents, extraterrestrial beings, or something else entirely, their actions point to a concerted effort to control the narrative surrounding UFOs and prevent the truth from being revealed. Section 6. Conclusion. The unanswered questions. The Men in Black phenomenon remains one of the most perplexing and enduring mysteries of the UFO phenomenon. Who are these enigmatic figures, and what is their true purpose? Are they government agents, extraterrestrial beings, or something else entirely? The answers to these questions remain elusive, but the evidence suggests that the Men in Black are more than just figments of overactive imaginations. Hundreds of credible witnesses have reported encounters with these mysterious figures, and their accounts share striking similarities. Until these questions are answered, the Men in Black will continue to haunt the fringes of our collective consciousness. A chilling reminder that some truths may be too dangerous to uncover. Ladies and gentlemen, Brace yourselves for a journey into the enigmatic and the unknown. Today we're diving deep into the mysteries of ancient India and exploring a curious question. Did ancient aliens visit India? For centuries, stories of Vimanas have captivated the minds of historians, archaeologists, and enthusiasts of the unexplained. These ancient flying machines, described in Hindu texts, are said to have soared through the skies thousands of years ago. But what if these fantastical stories aren't just myths? What if they point to actual encounters with extraterrestrial beings? Let's start with the ancient texts themselves. The Vedas and other Sanskrit epics like the Mahabharata and the Ramayana describe these flying palaces with remarkable detail. They mention sophisticated technology, advanced weaponry, and even interstellar travel. Could ancient Indians have had access to such technology? Or were they documenting something they witnessed, something out of this world? Consider this. The Pushpaka Vimana, as described in the Ramayana, was a massive aerial vehicle that could travel vast distances in mere moments. It was said to be capable of flying at the speed of thought and changing directions effortlessly. Modern-day researchers have attempted to decode these descriptions and suggest that this could be evidence of advanced, perhaps extraterrestrial technology. Now let's delve into the physical evidence. In the 19th century, a mysterious manuscript named the Vaimanika Shastra was discovered, supposedly written by the sage Maharishi Bharadwaja. This ancient text details the construction and operation of Vimanas, including what materials to use and how to pilot these enigmatic crafts. Skeptics argue that the manuscript is a hoax, but could it be an ancient blueprint for alien technology? Furthermore, the city of Dwarka, where the legendary hero Krishna is said to have lived, is mentioned to have been a hub of Vimana activity. Could this be the remnants of an ancient alien base? And what of the ancient temples and carvings found throughout India? Many of these depict strange, otherworldly beings and advanced technology. Is this mere artistic imagination? Or were these ancient artists trying to tell us something about their encounters with beings from beyond our world? The mystery of Vimanas continues to baffle and intrigue. Are these stories mere myths? Or do they point to an ancient visitation by extraterrestrial beings? The evidence, both textual and physical, leaves us with more questions than answers. But one thing is certain. The ancient world was far more mysterious and wondrous than we can possibly imagine. So next time you gaze up at the stars, remember the ancient tales of flying Vimanas and ponder the possibility. Could we really be alone in this vast universe? Or have our ancient ancestors already made contact with beings from other worlds? Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies. We look to the stars, we ask big questions. Are we alone? What is out there? The night sky has always been a source of wonder and mystery. For centuries, humans have gazed up, pondering the vastness of the universe and our place within it. Some say aliens visit us. They claim that extraterrestrial beings have been making contact with Earth for decades, if not centuries. These sightings often come with tales of flying saucers and mysterious lights that defy explanation. They point to strange lights, unusual patterns, and unexplained phenomena that seem to dance across the night sky. These lights have been reported by people from all walks of life, adding to the intrigue and mystery to stories from long ago. Ancient manuscripts and historical paintings often depict objects in the sky that resemble modern-day UFOs. These artifacts suggest that our fascination with the unknown is not a recent phenomenon. Could these beings be something else? Something beyond our understanding? Some propose that these lights and figures are not extraterrestrial, but rather interdimensional beings existing in realms beyond our perception. Some believe these visitors are not from another planet. They argue that these entities are spiritual in nature, perhaps even manifestations of our collective consciousness or ancient deities. They say these are demons, beings of spirit and shadow. These beliefs are old. Throughout history, many cultures have described encounters with shadowy figures and demonic entities, often attributing them to supernatural forces. They are found in cultures around the world, from tribal rituals to traditional art, Depictions of celestial beings and spirits are a common thread in human history, suggesting a shared experience or understanding. Is it possible that what we see in the sky is not from our world at all? The mysteries of the night sky continue to captivate us, urging us to explore and question the nature of our reality and the universe beyond. Stories of strange creatures and powerful magic are in our history. Every culture has them. These stories speak of gods and monsters, of powers beyond our own. Could these stories be more than just stories? Could they be glimpses into a truth we have forgotten? Today, we look for proof. We want science to explain everything. But what if science has not caught up to the mysteries of the universe? What if there are forces at work that we cannot yet measure or understand? We often talk about magic as something that belongs in fairy tales, a whimsical concept that exists only in the pages of a book or the scenes of a movie. But what if magic is real? What if it isn't just a figment of our imagination, but a tangible force that we can tap into? What if this magic is a force that exists within us all, waiting to be discovered and harnessed? Some people claim they can heal with their hands, channeling energy to mend wounds and alleviate pain. Others say they can see the future, glimpsing events yet to unfold. There are even those who believe they can move objects with their minds, using sheer willpower to defy the laws of physics. These abilities may seem impossible, like something out of a science fiction novel. But our understanding of the world is always growing, constantly evolving as we make new discoveries and push the boundaries of what we know. Perhaps what we call magic is simply a science we haven't discovered yet, a realm of possibilities that lies just beyond our current grasp. We must be open to the possibility that we have more potential than we realize, that within each of us lies a spark of magic waiting to be ignited. We are more than just our bodies. We are souls on a journey. We come to Earth to learn, to grow, to experience. Life is a school, and each challenge is a lesson. We learn through love and loss, joy and pain. Each experience shapes us, helps us evolve. Our goal is to become better, kinder, wiser. We're all connected, part of something bigger than ourselves. We're all on a journey back to the source, back to the light. Some say the truth about our potential is being kept from us. They say governments and powerful people are hiding ancient knowledge. This knowledge, they claim, would give us power over our lives, over our world. Why would they hide this knowledge? Perhaps they fear what we would do with it. Or perhaps they want to control us, keep us in the dark. But the truth has a way of coming out. We must seek it out, question everything, and trust our intuition. We are capable of amazing things. Each one of us holds a unique potential that, when realized, can lead to extraordinary outcomes. We have within us the power to heal ourselves, to help others, to change the world. This power is not just a fleeting moment of inspiration, but a deep, enduring force. This power comes from our connection to the universe, to the infinite possibilities that surround us every day. It is a connection to the source of all creation, a boundless energy that fuels our dreams and aspirations. It is a power of love, of compassion, of understanding. These are the forces that bind us together and make us stronger. We must awaken this power within ourselves. It requires mindfulness, a deep awareness of our inner selves. We must believe in ourselves, in our potential. The journey starts within, with a single step towards self-discovery and growth. It starts with believing in the impossible, with daring to dream big and reach for the stars. It starts with opening our minds and our hearts, embracing new ideas and perspectives. The future is ours to create. Together we can build a world filled with hope, creativity, and endless possibilities.